Hello students, in this part we will discuss on some more evidences which were proposed by different scientists. Evidences proposed by different scientists. First one, inheritance of acquired traits or acquired characters. This was the first evidence of evolution which was proposed by different scientists. Inheritance of acquired characters, and this was proposed by Jean Baptiste Lamarck. Jean Baptiste Lamarck proposed how the inheritance of acquired traits किस वे से inheritance हो जाते हैं, and he postulated some laws which are known as Lamarckism. He postulated some laws which were as follow. उसने कुछ लॉ मतलब प्रपोज किए जो कि निम्न थे, and these postulated laws were known as Lamarckism. The laws which were proposed by Lamarck known as Lamarckism. Clear? And these laws were, first one was new need. Next one is use and disuse. Third one is inheritance of acquired traits, and next one was speciation. These were proposed by Lamarck and known as Lamarckism, and which was inheritance of acquired traits. As we know that there are two types of traits, two types of characters. One character which are present at the time of birth, those characters which we have gained from the parents at the time of birth, those are called inheritance traits or inheritance characters. And the traits or characters which gain after the birth are known as acquired characters, acquired traits. After the birth gain करने के बाद वो traits भी किस वे से inheritance हो जाते हैं. He gave some example. New need. He said that at the earlier stage, the size of giraffe was just near to the ash. At the earlier stage, the size of the giraffe near to the ash एक गधे के जितना था, डंकी जितना था. और as we know, the giraffe is a herbivore animals. These animals eat the leaves of the plants. The size of the giraffe was nearly equal to ash. So closer to the earth's surface, all the leaves were eaten by the giraffe. Then the leaves which were present at some height above its size, he tried continue to eat these leaves, and thus the size of neck and forelimbs increase. This is the needness of the giraffe. New need according to the survival. Giraffe is a herbivore. animal. It eats leaves of the plant. All the leaves were eaten by the giraffe just closely or closer to earth's surface. Then there is some problem create of the food which was nearly end. क्यों? जो अर्थ सरफेस के आसपास जो लीव्स वगैरह थी, जो जहाँ इसकी हाइट वगैरह थी वहाँ तो खा चुका था. अब जो लीव्स अपर सरफेस पे बच गई थी, हाइट पे बच गई थी, उनको खाने के लिए ही ट्राई कंटिन्यू and so that the neck of the giraffe and forelimbs are also increased. This is the need of the giraffe. This one is called new need. And the next one is, this was the first one. Second one, use and disuse. Use and disuse. According to Lamarck, he also proposed that the organism which used its organ the most, those will develop the most. जितना ज़्यादा कोई भी ऑर्गेनिज्म अपने ऑर्गन का जितना ज़्यादा यूज करेगा उतना ही डेवलप्ड होता है. एंड द ऑर्गन्स विच आर नॉट यूज्ड कंटिन्यूसली, दोज ऑर्गन्स मे बी रिमेन्स वेस्टिजियल ऑर्गन्स और एलिमिनेटेड फ्रॉम द बॉडी. या वो जिस अंग का जितना प्रयोग नहीं करता कंटिन्यूसली, इस प्रकार के ऑर्गन्स जो होते हैं वो बॉडी के अंदर या तो वेस्टिजियल नॉन फंक्शनल ऑर्गन बन के रह जाते हैं या बॉडी से एलिमिनेट ही हो जाते हैं. According to Lamarck, the organisms which use the organs the most, those develop, and the organs which are not continuously used up, they remain vestigial organ inside the body or eliminate through the body. या तो बॉडी से एलिमिनेट हो जाते हैं या बॉडी के अंदर रह भी जाए, नॉन फंक्शनल बन के रह जाएंगे, जैसे कि वर्मी फॉर्म अपेंडिक्स निक्टेटिंग मेम्ब्रेन्स. दिस इज द एग्जांपल ऑफ यूज एंड डिसयूज. यूज करने के बेस पे जिराफ का नेक का साइज, फोर लिम्स अगले पाँव जो है उनका साइज इंक्रीज होगा यूज के बेस पे. डिसयूज के बेस पे उनके धीरे धीरे जो है ऑर्गन्स वेस्टिजियल बन के रह जाते हैं. इसी में एक एग्जांपल डिसयूज में देखते हैं पाइथन. पाइथन in the pelvic girdle, python contains some finger-like, small limbs-like structures. Pelvic girdle, small limbs-like structures present at the earlier stage. In python, at the earlier stage, there were some limbs-like, finger-like projections were present at the pelvic girdle. But during they enter into the burrow, these small limbs create the problems, so they start to not use these limbs, and nowadays pythons contain no such type of limbs. This is the example of disuse. Clear? The next one is inheritance of acquired traits. Inheritance of acquired traits, such like as the size of giraffe was just at the earlier stage was near to the ash, but due to its need, its size of neck as well as forelimbs increase, and these traits which are gained after the birth, so we can say that acquired traits. These traits then change into the inheritance. Nowadays, the giraffe which are produced new ones, those are also have long neck as well as a long forelimbs. So we can say that inheritance of acquired traits. Acquired traits means the traits or characters which are gained after the birth. Those are called acquired characters. So जिराफ का जो एक्वायर्ड कैरेक्टर था, क्योंकि उसने जन्म के बाद आफ्टर द बर्थ उसका साइज जो इंक्रीज हुआ नेक का फॉरलिम्स का, वो क्यों? फूड के कारण से, और वही उसकी इनहेरिटेंस बन गया, एक्वायर्ड टेस्ट इनहेरिटेंस बन गया. सो वी कैन से दैट इनहेरिटेंस. लास्ट वन इज स्पेशिएशन. स्पेशिएशन मीन्स फॉर्मेशन ऑफ न्यू स्पीसीज. अब न्यू स्पीसीज बन जाती है क्योंकि स्टार्टिंग स्टेज के अंदर जो जिराफ था दैट वाज नियरली टू एश, एंड नाउअडेज इट चेंज इनटू लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस हायर हाइट organism that is different from its earlier stage. So new species is produced. We can say that speciation. All these postulates, all these laws were postulated by the Lamarck. Lamarck was the scientist which always postulate its law with the comparison. Comparison means modern organism compared to the initial, or you can say that fossils. He also comparison between the modern animal and fossils, such like as giraffe with ash, use and disuse python with an older python, as well as inheritance of acquired traits. giraffe का जो साइज था पहले स्टेज में किस पे था? acquired. यही acquired के कारण से inheritance चेंज हो गया and speciation form. All these evidences of evolution about the Lamarck or Lamarckism was always comparable, means comparison with the fossil and modern animals. He postulated many laws, but there were some disadvantages or demerits of Lamarck. These demerits, some scientists not appreciable with his laws, such like as August Weismann. Lamarck proposed one another law, use and disuse के बेस पे, inheritance of acquired traits के बेस पे. He said that if we cut the tail of mice or till 20th generation, यदि हम माइस की टेल को 20 जनरेशन तक जैसे प्रोड्यूस की टेल को कट कर दें, the 21st generation of mice will produce without tail. That is the wrong statement which was proposed by Lamarck. So on the behalf of demerit, Lamarck couldn't gain limelight. Clear? This was the evidence of evolution which was proposed by Lamarck. Some more evidences which were proposed by different scientists. One of natural selection, proposed by Darwin. This was the second evidence. First was inheritance of acquired traits which was proposed by Lamarck, and second one is natural selection proposed by Darwin. Third one was mutation. This was proposed by Hugo de Vries. And next one is neo-Darwinism. And you can say that synthetic theory. In next part we will discuss on these evidences of evolution which were proposed by other scientists. Clear?